Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well. Today we will read Inkwell, Green Step, Class 5, Chapter 12, Respecting All Work. Asha has completed her higher studies in the town, so she has decided to go back to the village to her parents. She wants to guide her village farmers. She has great respect for labor and deep affection for her village where she grew up. She is my cousin sister, and I'm really proud of her. Sonu Bhaiya provides evening classes to people. He teaches them the skills of constructing houses. He is studying in class 12 and wishes to become an architect. His father is a mason. He constructs the house. He lays bricks and plasters the walls. My mother says that if we are highly educated, it does not mean that we should look down upon physical labor, and their works is known as dignity of labor. Every work is respectable and dignified. There is nothing wrong in the nature of any work. Along with this, we should also not feel ashamed to do any manual work. No work is dirty or low. All of them are important to lead a comfortable and meaningful life. Our helper friend. Many people work every day to keep our surroundings clean and beautiful. It is because of their labor that we remain disease-free and we get clean homes, drains, streets, towns, and cities. Labor Day is observed globally on 1st May to remember the contribution of workers and to protect their right and uphold their dignity. Let us now study how these people make our life convenient and protected. Housemaid. When we all are in a hurry to go to our schools and offices, we need the services of our housemaids or domestic help. My mother is a working woman, and Sunita auntie is our housemaid. Sunita auntie takes care of all our household works. She cleans our house, washes our clothes and utensils, cooks food for us, and takes care of grandma and grandpa. It would be very difficult for my mother to manage both home and office without the help of Sunita auntie as one of our family members. Sweeper. Lata auntie is a sweeper. She comes every morning to clean our streets. She cleans our streets and sprinkles some kind of powder also to prevent flies and mosquitoes from breeding. She is not educated, but she sends her son and daughter to school. My mother teaches her to read and write every Sunday in the afternoon. Suresh uncle comes to collect the garbage from the houses of our colony. He is a garbage picker. He is not educated too like Lata auntie, but he also sends his children to school. We all treat Lata auntie and Suresh uncle with respect. Gardener. Ghanshu uncle is our gardener. He comes every day to look after our plants. He removes weeds and dead leaves from the soil. He waters the plants regularly. He is very caring and affectionate towards all the plants. He has grown many floral plants in our garden. He has also planted many vegetable plants for our kitchen garden. Last year, Ghanshu uncle went to his village for 6 months. During this period, we watered the plants regularly and tried to take care of them. However, many plants dried due to various diseases. But our garden became colorful and lively again after he came back from his village. There are many other people who make our life convenient with their labor and hard work. These include the washermen, cobblers, milkmen, vegetable vendors, etc. We cannot imagine our life without them. No job is inferior. Earlier, people performed all types of work with devotion. Performing one's work with devotion was considered enough to make the Almighty happy. Each person selected his profession or job in accordance with his basic nature and capacity. Then time changed. Gradually, people forgot to respect the divine element of each job. Thus, the people who did the work of sweeping streets and cleaning toilets were now considered as inferior, dirty, and untouchables. The untouchables were not allowed to use the public wells and ponds. They were denied to enter the temples. Education was also banned for them. As time passed, some great people were born who worked to abolish the social evil of untouchability. They reminded the common people the divinity and dignity of all the jobs. They preached that all human beings are equal. Mahatma Gandhi, Swami Vivekananda, and Swami Dayanand Saraswati are among those great people who taught the masses the lesson of equality and respect. Mahatma Gandhi called the untouchables as Harijans. Harijan means people of God. Today, untouchability is a punishable offense in our country. No work is superior or inferior in itself. One should never feel that a particular type of work is below his dignity. Any work that we do honestly and sincerely is dignified. A dignified work is undignified when it is done by unfair means. So students, I hope you all understand and read this chapter once again and do exercises. Thank you so much.